welcome to another edition of the Awkwardly Acceptable podcast. If you hear a horrible noise in the background, it is because my toilet is running and because I thought that my audio quality would be better than what it is. Okay, I'm your host, Camera Brielle. We do have a lot of things to talk about. I am very, very, very nervous that my husband is going to walk through the front door and he's going to be making all that damn noise and I'm going to be real irritated. But I told him that I'm doing my podcast, so I need you to scurry along, okay? Okay? I'd like to thank our sponsor, AirMac Records. Please check out AirMac Records. It's a digitally based record label focused on collaborative methods with independent artists. Also, if you hear a meow in the background, guess what? That's a cat, okay? Make beats, sing songs, okay? Visit airmacrecords.com to hear more. The Awkwardly Acceptable podcast will be playing 3 original songs by an AirMac artist, okay? So I hope that you all like these songs, and if you want to download them, you can visit airmacrecords.com. I would also like to give a shout out to my great grandmother, Sweetie Bobidi, Sweet Cake. Her birthday was February 18th. My Sweetie Bobidi, she was born in Trenton, New Jersey, to Comer Annie Bell Roberts. She was the living eldest of 5. She did have an older sister who passed away before she was born, if I'm not mistaken. My great grandmother would have been 92. On the 18th, okay? She passed away March 10th, 2013. She was the sweetest little lady you ever would have met. Yes, she might cuss you out, but that does not stop anything, okay? She was a very sweet lady. I do want to talk about a couple of things. Number one, the first topic that I wanted to talk about was there was snow in Las Vegas. And while I was going over my notes, I'm like, oh, dang, I didn't put when exactly the snow was. I think the snow had to be on the 19th or the 18th because I started writing the script around that time. So I'm like, let me just go on Google, pull it up, because I got this from the Weather Channel. Bro, why was there snow in Las Vegas last night? Okay? I'm talking about February 20th, 2019. Bro, can we say global warming? Okay? I was going to give a report, but honestly, do I need to give a report? I mean, this is an old report. I'm just real confused. Let's find a new report because something is going on. Okay, do y'all hear me? Something is going on. I am on CNN right now, and it says, but this month at least, the best show just might be outside. A winter storm is working its way through the Southwest. Dusted Las Vegas with half an inch of snow on yesterday. Do y'all hear me? I said yesterday. A record for this date, according to the National Weather Service. Snow amounts were even higher, from 1 to 3 inches in areas around Las Vegas. Okay, so all the tourists lined up Wednesday in front of the famous Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada sign and had a nice snowy backdrop. Oh, hell no, for their photos. Whoa, bro, hell no. Can we say global warming? Huh? Can we? Because that's what I'm going to say. So, I don't have nothing else to add other than shit is getting real out here, okay? We might not think things are getting real as far as, let's say in a religious standpoint, you might not think that Jesus is coming down right now, but let's talk about something that that's actually tangible, okay? Shit is hitting the fan, literally, okay? There should be no snow in Las Vegas at all, okay? You hear my cat in the background. She meowing. You know why she meowing? Because she hear me. And she want to get out that damn cage. But guess what? She won't. She got snacks. She got everything that she need. I don't really want to hear nothing else about it. Okay? And if somebody got something to say, fight me then. I wanted to give a more, I wanted to talk more about the snow. But damn, I ain't know. It was just a winter wonderland in Las Vegas, so I don't really know what to say right now. I mean, shit. Anyway, but I do want to give the definition of climate change. It's, quote, a change in global or regional climate patterns. In particular, a change apparent from the mid to late 20th century onwards, and attributed it largely to the increased levels of the atmosphere's carbon dioxide produced by the use of fossil fuels. In other words, we gonna die, okay? The earth is not going to die because this bitch has been around a long time. But we, these humans, we're gonna die. So I just want to let y'all know. I know that that's a great note to start off on. The death of all of us. But, you know, shit. Sometimes you just gotta take the bull by the horns, okay? And say what you need to say. Anyway, I'm not letting my cat out that damn cage. So if y'all don't like, what's it called? If you don't like little cat noises, I suggest that y'all just chalk it up and just leave, okay? I wanted to take a musical break, but damn, we only been on the air for what, 2-3 minutes? 8 minutes. Damn, we've been on the air for 8 minutes. The song is 2 minutes long. Anyway, sorry about that, y'all. The next topic that I wanted to talk about is pretty serious. I wish that I had gotten the date, but I didn't because I'm stupid. But it says, quote, I got this from the Washington Post. Quote, Florida student is facing misdemeanor charges after a confrontation with his teacher that began with his refusal to recite the Pledge of Allegiance and escalated to, quote, disruptive behavior. Okay, so let's get into this. The student, a 6th grader at Lawton Childs Middle Academy in Lakeland, Florida, east of Tampa, refused to stand for the pledge in the February 4th incident, telling the teacher that he thinks that the flag and the national anthem are racist against black people, according to the affidavit. The teacher then had what appeared to be a contentious exchange with the boy. This is what the substitute teacher said. If living in the United States is so bad, why don't you go to another place? Substitute teacher Anna Alvarez asked the student, according to a handwritten statement from her. The boy says, they brought me here, and she responds by saying, well, you can always go back because I came from Cuba, and the day I feel I'm not welcomed here anymore, I will find another place to live. She then called the school office as she did not want to keep dealing with the student, according to the statement. Lakeland police said in the news release that the student was not arrested for refusing to recite the Pledge of Allegiance. This arrest was based on the student's choice to disrupt the classroom, make threats, and resisting the officer's efforts to leave the classroom, police said. Okay. You know what? What happened? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What happened to the point where the school office called the police and now this boy is facing misdemeanor charges? He's 11 or 12. 11 or 12. I'm confused. I remember when I was 11 or 12, I was homeschooled. But when I went back to school, nobody called the police on us. You got sent to the principal. I got an in-school suspension. Shoot, me and my husband were skipping school back in the 10th grade. 9th, 10th grade, respectively. And nobody called the police on us. What? I don't know. I'm getting a little bit confused because it says that he told the teacher that he thought the flag and the national anthem were racist against black people. What I'm trying to figure out is, did he give this information willingly, or did it go something like, everyone's standing for the pledge, he doesn't stand. The teacher then asks, why are you not standing? He then says, oh, it's racist. This is all coming off from my mind. Then she says, well, if it's so bad, why don't you go live in another place? First of all, bitch, chill out. That's number one. Number two, this never needed to escalate if she just would have respected the boy's wishes and moved on with the day. What I'm seeming to, as I'm reading this over, it seems like he didn't say anything out of the way to her to even have the office called on him. She did not want to keep dealing with the student. What was the student saying that it was so bad? This arrest, you arrested an 11-year-old. Now, I'm not really shocked because black kids get arrested all the time. I mean, you know, do y'all remember the, damn, how old was that girl? If I'm not mistaken, 14 or 15-year-old girl in the classroom who was slammed by the officer in the school? Do you not remember the 13, 14, or 15-year-old girl who had a knee put in her back by the officer at the pool? I mean, shit. This is not abnormal behavior. I'm just trying to figure out why is everything so escalated when it comes to someone who looks like me. Okay. This child is facing misdemeanor charges. An 11-year-old is facing misdemeanor charges after a confrontation with his teacher. Now, unless I didn't take enough from the article, they don't explain why he is. What did he start throwing shit? I'm very confused. You know what, y'all? We about to do a little bit of investigation report shit. You know what I'm trying to say. But whatever I'm trying to say, that's what we about to do. So I'm going back to the article. This article was from the Washington Post, if I did not say that already. It says officials say that the situation escalated. The student yelled at the administrative dean and a school resource officer with the Lakeland Police Department after they came to the classroom, accusing them of being racist and repeatedly refusing to leave the room. Now, this is, quote, "Suspend me. I don't care. This school is racist," the student, who is black, told the dean as he walked out of the classroom with his backpack, according to the affidavit. According to the statement from the Lakeland Police Department, the boy then created another disturbance and made threats while he was being escorted to the office. He was later charged by the police with disruption of a school facility and resisting an officer without violence. Okay. His mother, Mrs. Talbot, or Miss Talbot, who was not immediately available for comment on Sunday, but she told Bay News 9 the teacher was wrong and the school overstepped its authority by punishing her son, who was taken to a juvenile detention center and suspended for 3 days after the incident. "I'm upset, I'm angry, I'm hurt, more so for my son. My son has never been through anything like this. I feel like this should have been handled differently. If any disciplinary action should have been taken, it should have been with the school. He should not have been arrested." Talbot said she thought the charges should be dropped and that the school should be held accountable for its handling of the situation. What? But the substitute teacher... Oh, So this is the motherfucker. The school district said students are not required to participate in reciting the pledge. In fact, the Supreme Court ruled in 1943 in West Virginia State Board of Education versus Barnett that schools cannot require students to salute the flag or recite the pledge, citing First Amendment rights. But the substitute teacher was not aware that students are not required to recite the pledge, the school district said, adding that officials will look at improving training for substitute teachers and that Alvarez no longer works for the district. Okay. Now we getting into it. Oh, sorry if y'all had to read that with me, but now we're getting into it. So, as in any situation, she should be charged. She should be charged. I don't give a damn what y'all say. She should be charged because if she didn't know, you're a teacher. Shouldn't you know the rules and regulations of being a teacher? But since she didn't, and she caused this boy to be suspended and also arrested, it's not enough for her to lose her job. She should be facing charges. Because this would have never happened if she had not asked that little boy to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance or whatever the fuck she said. Because you know she probably said some flippant shit. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm getting a little bit heated. But what I will say, she should be charged. Miss Talbot or Mrs. Talbot, I hope I'm saying your name correctly, should sue the damn school, should also take her son out of that school and sue her as well. Sue the substitute teacher as well. Because, so you had to go all the way down to the end, of that article to find out that the teacher made a mistake in even questioning this boy as to why he was not standing. And in the little synopsis that I read to you all, it never said that the teacher told him to stand. Wow. This, ladies and gentlemen, this means that you should read everything. This is what that means. And number one, this also means that you might as well just homeschool your children. You might as well. Okay? I'm talking to my black people right now. You might as well just homeschool your children. Because, nah. It's too much. It's too much. He's still facing charges. So, wow. So, the substitute teacher was at fault. She's not facing any charges, though she's lost her job. But you could mess up this little boy's future. Okay. You know what? I really don't have anything else to say because I'm going to get really, really, really angry. I'm trying not to get angry, okay? I'm trying not to get rude and uncalled for and just... I would love to hear what you all think about this situation. I would love to hear your thoughts, good, bad, or ugly, okay? I don't care. I'd love to hear them, though. Please tell me what you think about this situation. I love to have debates with people. I love to know people's point of view. Please tell me what you think, okay? Because I can't continue to talk about this. Because if I do, I'm going to just get really heated. And you hear my cat in the background? She heated. Look, you hear that? She's heated. She is heated, okay? We're all heated. My gerbil is heated, okay? All of us. We're offended and we're heated. So we're just going to scurry right along because... Do they have like a GoFundMe or anything? Because I'd like to, oh wow. At the end at the end of that article, it says in 2017, a black student was expelled from her Houston high school for refusing to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Wow. Wow. India Landry's silent protest prompted a long legal battle in federal court, with the teen's family accusing the school of violating her free speech rights. Last year, the Texas Attorney General intervened and defended a state law requiring students to recite the pledge. Wow. So when does freedom of speech actually come into play, or does it ever? Because I'm a little bit confused. I'd love to know when it, oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm done with that little situation because I'm getting a little bit mad and I don't want to get mad. So what we're going to do is we're going to break up the tension that I'm feeling in my bones, the anger that I'm feeling in my heart, okay? And we're going to have a little bit of a musical break, okay? I want you all to listen to this song. It's called High Tides. It is by Brielle. She is an Air Mac Records artist. She has her own website, CameraBrielle.com. You can check her out there. You can check her out on her YouTube channel, which is also Camera Brielle. Tell me what you all think about this song. If you like this song, it is not available for download anywhere. Well, actually it is. It's available for download on her, her Patreon. So you can join her Patreon for $3 a month and be able to download this song, or you can just listen to it for free on her YouTube. So here is High Tides without any further ado.
Upstream is a sight you should really see. Took him to the river, now he's gone and free. Close your eyes and enjoy the ride. Till death do us part, meet you on the other side. I seen you crash and burn. I guess you didn't learn. Told you this shit before. I won't say it no more. Won't have to say it no more. River is so pretty when you are near. Picture your face every time I'm here. River going, flowing, bodies wash up every day. They said that it was quick, but I hope you felt my pain. River going, flowing, bodies wash up every day. They said that it was quick, but I hope you felt my pain. I seen you crash and burn. I seen you crash and burn. I guess you didn't learn. I know you didn't learn. Told you this shit before. I won't say it no more. Never, 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 never have to say it no more.
Yay. 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 Oh, should I clap? Hold on. Should I not clap for my own songs? Is that weird? Anyway, y'all, let's move on because I'm still a little bit mad. As the musical interlude was going, I was reading some of the comments, and you know, anytime you read some comments, you just want to slap somebody right in their face. So what we're going to do is we're going to move right on along. Topic number 3 was going to talk about, is talking about Payless going out of business, closing all 2,000 U.S. locations, okay? Payless shoes ain't got no grip. You might fall and break your lip. That's not it. You might fall and bust your lip. Sorry. Anyway, it says, I got this from CNN Business. It says, quote, Payless Shoe Source is heading back into bankruptcy. This time, it will close its doors. The 63-year-old discount shoe retailer filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection on Monday, less than 2 years after it emerged from its previous bankruptcy. The bankruptcy filing Monday follows the start of going out of business sales Sunday at its 2,500 U.S. and Canadian stores. About 16,000 employees will lose their jobs. Store closings began in March and should conclude by the end of May. Payless is the most recent retailer to file for what has become known as Chapter 22, in which a company emerges from Chapter 11 only to file bankruptcy a second time and shut down its business. Okay, the reason why I told y'all about this is because, number one, shoes are going to be on sale. That's number one. Number two, I saw something on Twitter that says, how about y'all go out and buy some shoes for the homeless people? Yeah, that's a great idea. We can all go out and buy shoes for the homeless people and buy shoes for yourself as well. Okay, get a pair for you, get a pair for a homeless person. I've always wanted to have do a little purse or something, or like a little duffel bag for a homeless woman, and have all of her stuff in there, feminine products, hygiene products, things like that. I did get a little bit discouraged when that story came out about the man stabbing the lady who was giving money out of her window. But I do not want you guys to be discouraged because I just said that because I'm stupid. I want you guys to not do that because I'm not going to do that. And I want you guys to go to a homeless shelter or to a woman's shelter and do that because I need to do that. Because why not? $10, $15, how much ever it's going to cost for a pair of shoes. And plus it's tax season, so nobody has any what's it called? Any excuses. I don't have taxes though, so they snatch my taxes right on up. But that's another story for another time. But yeah, go get y'all some shoes and go get some people some shoes. And please excuse me for singing the Payless shoes ain't got no grip. I just remember when I was a child and I felt ashamed to be wearing some Payless shoes, but now I don't feel ashamed to wear nothing. The fuck? I step out of this house in some New Balances. You hear me? In some icy white New Balances. And who gonna check me? Nobody. Don't Kawhi Leonard have a deal with New Balance? Let me snatch me up some New Balances in support of my favorite player, Kawhi Leonard. Oh yeah, Kawhi Leonard is my favorite player right now. Along with Kyrie Irving and the immaculate, what's his name? Steph Curry. Stephen Curry, okay? Born in Akron, Ohio. So I can sit here and he can be my favorite player and I won't feel like a traitor. Okay? I'd love for that man to come play for his home team. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And when you 16 championships in, you don't want to do that. Okay? I'm sorry, y'all. Let's move on. I don't want to talk about this topic at all. I really don't. If you all listen to my first installment of the Awkwardly Acceptable podcast, I talked about Jussie Smollett and the whole situation. I got this from NBC Washington. It says, quote, actor Jussie Smollett orchestrated an attack on himself in which he said 2 men beat him while shouting homophobic and racist slurs and putting a rope around his neck because he was dissatisfied with his salary, police said on Thursday. Now, one thing I ain't gonna do is believe what the police gotta say. Okay? Now I know you mad. Somebody might be, you motherfucker, and turn me off right at this moment. But let me tell you, I ain't gonna believe what a policeman gotta say. Okay? So this man might be lying, but shit, the police lie all the time too. So chalk it up. That's all I gotta say. Chalk it right on up. Chicago police souped. What does souped mean? I don't know what that means. I don't know. But Eddie Johnson from the Chicago Police Department said that Smollett sent a threatening letter to himself and paid two men $3,500 to stage an attack against him. This announcement today recognizes that Empire actor Jussie Smollett took advantage of the pain and anger of racism to promote his career. Johnson said, "I'm left hanging my head. Why? Why would anyone, especially an African American man, use the symbolism of a noose to make false accusations?" Oh, wham, wham, wham. I'm sorry. Listen here, y'all. I was listening to a YouTube video from a pro-black man. So I am a little bit, biased. But I do have to say that I don't care. Okay? Jussie Smollett has done the same thing that Miss Anna Alvarez has done, the substitute teacher from the second story that I talked about. She made things worse, okay? And if Anna Alvarez is just going to lose her job, then Jussie Smollett should just lose his job, and let's keep it pushing, okay? No. He's facing felony charges, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, let me go. He is on a felony charge of disorderly conduct in filing a police report. He expected to appear in bond court at 1:30 p.m. He turned himself in today, early Thursday morning. Correct? Is it Thursday? Yes, ma'am, it is. With a class 4 felony, which carries a sentence ranging from probation to up to 3 years in prison. Listen, like I said, get mad at me if you want to, but chalk it up to the game. Chalk it up to the game. Many normal people have lied, which have resulted in people dying. No one died from this fake story that he put out, so I'm not going to say nothing. Okay, you hear me? I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying a word at all, okay? I didn't want to talk about this because I have nothing bad to say. And I know someone's going to hate me, but a lot of people hate me, I think. So, just add it on. I don't really care. I do still have, I mean, look, I don't know, because you don't really know. How you know that the police is telling the truth? I don't know that the police are telling the truth, because the police, Oh, one of the comments says, quote, "He is a racist, a vile hater. He used hatred to divide an already fraught country. The bikers in the Chicago jail system and the ones in the state prison will deliver the justice he deserves." Oh, wow. That's rude to say to someone. But, I mean, this country has been divided. It was divided. It's been divided since the country became a country. So, I mean, him adding a little bit more division in there really ain't going to set us back 300 years. So, honestly, like I said, Jussie has not done anything in the grand scheme of things that is going to ruin someone's life. Now, I do realize that people do view people who look like me as one person. People who look like me aren't allowed to make mistakes and it just be reflected on them. So I do feel a little bit bad about the young gay boys who see this man And if his attack was staged or was he attacked himself, not attacked himself, but basically if he attacked himself, then I do feel bad about the gay men who will suffer because of this. The gay men whose story may not be heard because they're like, oh, you lying. You lying. Okay. That's only people like that I feel bad about. But other than that, I don't feel bad about nothing. Okay. I don't feel bad about anything at all. My support is with Jussie Smollett and his family. Okay. And his sister is a great actress. So I'm sorry. Am I supposed to be mad because I'm not mad? Okay. That video that I watched really made me think about it in a different light. And there were much worse things that people have done that resulted in people's deaths. AKA Emmett Till. Who is the lady who lied on Emmett Till? Hold on, y'all. Now I know y'all hate me, don't you? I know y'all hate me. I know y'all is like, what? This woman then got all off her course. I can hear her typing. Who is this woman? Carolyn Bryant Donham, whatever the hell this woman name is, who lied and said that Emmett Till whistled at her, which resulted in Emmett Till's death. If that woman ain't received no consequences, I don't want Jussie to receive no consequences. Now somebody fight me on that, okay? Because I really don't care. I honestly don't care. If the person who called on Tamir Rice in my city, okay, called on Tamir Rice and said that I think he has a gun, if he didn't face any charges for that little boy's death, then Jussie Smollett shouldn't face a darn charge for nothing. Okay? Lying is a part of the American way. Let's move on, you guys, because I know someone's going to hate me. I can absolutely tell. I'm going to get about 6 or 7 dislikes on this video already. Oh, I can just feel it. I can just feel it now. But what I also can feel is another song by our featured Air Mac artist, Brielle. The song is is this it? Bro, I don't know what song we are about to listen to because it says Interlude 2, and Interlude 2 is not the song that I think it is. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared to press this button because I don't know what song this is. Oh my god. Let's listen to another song because I am so nervous that y'all gonna hear one of the songs that y'all ain't supposed to hear. Okay, one of the songs where my voice sound like just a bat out of hell. Okay, but what we are gonna listen to is a song called Pretend by Brielle. Tell me what you all think about this song. Tell me if you like it. If you do like this song, I don't think it is available for download at Air Mac Records, but you can always go to airmacrecords.com and see if it is. Anyway, this is Pretend, and I'll be back. Pictures on the wall. When did it all start? Broken glass on the floor. Bloody wounds all on my heart. Holding mirrors full of sin. Shatter me can shatter grin. Falling. All I see is just the end. Stalling. Maybe we should call it quits.
do is just pretend, 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 pretend.
Hey y'all, I'm back. I forgot to unmute the audio, so y'all probably couldn't hear what I was saying. But I said that I was gonna have a professional podcast, and look at me. It's not professional enough for my liking. Okay, I have added a couple of like tidbits and cheeky chockies. And we have 3 new segments. We have our politics, our rumors and rants, and our NBA news. Because if you know me, you know I love the NBA, boo-boo. So in our politics, Bernie Sanders has announced his 2020 presidential bid. I wish I could talk. Senator Bernie Sanders, the Vermont Independent and 2016 Democratic primary runner-up, whose populist agenda has helped push the party to the left, embarked on Tuesday on a second run for president in a bid that will test whether he retains his anti-establishment appeal or loses ground to newer faces who have adopted many of his ideals. I'm not going to say that I love Bernie, but I'm not going to say that I love Bernie. I love him. Okay, moving on. Because I don't want to talk about politics, but I love Bernie. Okay. I'm not going to say that y'all can come to my house and see a Bernie 2016 banner in the window in 2019, but I'm not saying that y'all won't see that. So we're going to move on along. I guess I do need to start following politics, huh? I guess I will. Who knows? But don't nobody really want to talk about politics because they annoying and don't nobody really, care. But I guess. Anyway, let's move on, y'all. Let's move on to the rumors and rants. There's only one rumor on here, and this also ties into NBA. We see, and I got this from Hollywood Unlocked. This was a Hollywood Unlocked exclusive. We see Tristan Thompson is back to his old cheating ways, allegedly. Tristan Thompson was out on the town late Sunday in LA when he took the party back to his place. Now I'm trying to figure out why was his ass in LA when you weren't at the All-Star game and you need to be in Cleveland practicing. Unless he injured, then you need to be figuring out where you gonna play this upcoming season because Tristan Thompson needs to go. I'm sorry. Y'all, let's stop. He was out in LA Sunday. He took the party back to his place. Everybody was just hanging out, smoking hookah, and drinking when they were instructed to stop all use of cell phones or leave. Bitch, I would have left. Because I just got my new phone. You think I'm about to have somebody touch it? Girl, I don't know you. Just because you rich don't mean you ain't a thief. Anyway, sorry. It's not unusual for phones to be confiscated while at a party with high-profile people. However, I don't know why they said however. The vibe was chill and nobody was really checking for security until later that night. Once partygoers put their phones away, Kylie Jenner's best friend, if you don't know who Kylie Jenner is, she is Travis Scott baby mama. And if you don't know who Travis Scott is, he is on that song with Drake. It's called Sicko Mode. And if you don't know who Drake is, then bro, I can't help you. Oh, if you don't know who Drake is, he was on that song with Beyonce like 3 years ago called Mine, like 6 years ago. If you don't know who Beyonce is, then you need to get the hell off of my podcast right now. Okay, that's number one. We don't do that. Okay, I'm gonna need you to know who Beyonce is. If you don't know who Drake is, then I might. But Beyonce, I'm sure you know who Beyonce is. Anyway, moving on. Kylie Jenner's best friend Jordyn Woods arrived to the party, the late night kickback. Thompson and Woods were all over each other. And it wasn't just friendly. They couldn't keep their hands off of one another. When the partygoers asked to use their phone, they were told that they may as well leave if they needed to do so, as Jordyn wouldn't be leaving anytime soon. Jordyn didn't leave the party until the early morning hours of 7 a.m. Look, I don't know if she slept with Tristan, but if she did sleep with Tristan, then can you say karma? It's karma, okay? Khloe, okay, let's be real. Tristan cheated on his first child's mother with Khloe. I think they were engaged, if I'm not mistaken. Travis Scott was going with Justine Skye when Kylie Jenner started to talk to him. Kanye West was going with Amber Rose when Kim got into the picture. Do y'all remember when French Montana and Khloe Kardashian was going together? You know who went with French Montana before that? Oh, Trina. You don't know who Trina is? I can't tell you who Trina is, y'all. If y'all don't know who Trina is, then don't look her up unless you ready to listen to that music. But if you are, look her up. The fuck? And you'll see that Khloe, man-stealing Kardashian. Anyway, look, let me say something. You think that Kylie gonna cut off Jordyn? No, she's not. Okay, she gonna be hiding in the trenches, hiding in the shadows with her, talking about, girl, now you know I can't really see you, but I just really want to see you just one more time. They are best friends, okay? A best friend relationship is even more near and dear than a romantic relationship. Jordyn, if this is true, just, lay low for a couple of weeks, Jordyn, and wait until it all blow over and everything will be fine, okay? Listen, that ain't even her whole sister anyway. Exactly what I was telling my husband, okay? Kylie Jenner and Khloe Kardashian, they got two whole different last names. I love you and all, but I don't love you like that. Move, okay? But I guess Tristan would have to be worrying about the lady parts, since he ain't worrying about making it to the playoffs this year. So, anyway. And let's go right on into our NBA news. I do not follow college basketball, but we see Zion Williamson, who is he's a freshman from Duke. Bro. I have no idea who they were playing. Who were they playing? Who knows who they were playing? Okay, because after the Blue Devils fell to the Tar Heels, they were playing the Tar Heels, okay? I don't like that name, but that's who they were playing. Should I look it up? Yes. But will I? No. Okay? Oh, they were playing North Carolina. Thank you all so much. Zion Williamson delighted the Cameron Crazies with pregame high fives and a ferocious dunk in warm-ups. I got this from the Washington Post. But his night ended shortly after tip-off. Top-ranked Duke sensational freshman slipped awkwardly while attempting to drive to the basket in the opening minute of a highly anticipated showdown with the number 8 North Carolina Tar Heels, I guess, on Wednesday, suffering what Coach Mike, I don't know what that man's name is. What? Krzyzewski? Girl, I don't really care. Said in a post game was a mild knee sprain. Okay. Now listen, let me tell you something. Bro, I don't know if y'all seen the video, but that man turned. His foot came out of the whole shoe. Now, I know you saying, oh, his foot like lifted up out the shoe. No, listen to me. You know how the Hulk rips off his shirt? That's how that man's shoe, how his foot came out the shoe. I'm not saying that Nike got some splaining to do. Was it Nike or was it Adidas? No. I'm not saying that Nike got some splaining to do, but Nike got some splaining to do. I'm trying to see, this is why. Now I understand why Steph Curry's ankles be hurting all the time, but he's with Under Armour, so he probably be wearing his shit. All I'm saying is Nike got some splaining to do. I want everyone to go and look at how his foot came all the way up out that shoe. It wasn't out the shoe. It was through the shoe. It was through the shoe. It was through it. Nike is definitely responsible. Okay, in my opinion, Nike, run me that check. Excuse me? Run me that check. Okay? And plus, college athletes don't even get paid. So, run me my check. I'm still going to be the number 1 pick in the draft. And I'm not playing any more games. Anyway, run me my check. They said, quote, we don't know how long he'll be out. Williamson exited with 19:24 remaining in the first half and was attended to by a member of Duke's training staff on the bench. After a brief examination in which the trainer appeared to be working on Williamson's right knee, he left for the locker room and did not return. What pair of freaking shoes would he return with? Any pair of shoes, any pair of Nikes I got, I'm throwing them out. If I was Zion, I said, nah, big homie, nah, we gonna have to part all the ways. Oh, no. See, now that I'm thinking about it, and I think the shoe, because I was listening to Undisputed today, because that's one of my shows. And Skip was like, well, it was a Paul George shoe. Don't put Paul George into this. Paul George is not doing nothing but living his best life. This is Nike's fault. He gonna have to wear orthopedic tennis shoes on the court because there's no need for your whole foot to go through a shoe. I beg of anyone who is watching this to stop what you're doing right now and to, I mean, unless you drive and, you know, if you're at work, fuck that job. I mean, unless you no, fuck that job. Go, stop what you're doing right now, okay? Hopefully you can still listen to me, but if you can't listen to me, then turn me off. Go on YouTube and just type in Zion Williamson, and I bet that'll be the first thing that they show, okay? Because it's, I ain't got nothing more to say about that. We are almost at the end of our podcast, you guys. Are you all excited? I bet you are, because I bet you hate listening to me. I do have one more thing to talk about, but oh crap, it says in the show with interlude too. Oh, excuse me. The camera of yesteryear who actually planned out this episode told me to end the podcast with interlude too. So I guess that's what I'm going to do. Although I don't want to end the podcast with interlude too, because I don't know how it sounds. So guess what I'm going to do? There's this really cool thing where I can pause this recording. That's what I'm going to do right now. So give me a sec, you guys. And we're back, America. Actually, that's a good song. So that's what I'm going to play you out with. But before we do play you out, like it's nobody else here but me. Like I'm not the only person working on this damn podcast, okay? I'm sorry. I do have a fun fact. Now, if y'all from Chicago, never mind. Let me not say nothing. Anyway, if y'all from Chicago, don't fight me. But if you gonna fight me, I'm gonna press charges. Okay, so let's get into it. The Windy City has nothing to do with Chicago weather. Okay? Chicago's nickname was coined by 19th 19th century journalists who were referring to the fact that its residents were windbags and full of hot air. AKA, y'all motherfucking lying, okay? And this ties into the fact that the Chicago PD was saying that Jussie Smollett lied about his attack. No, see, I can't believe none of you motherfuckers are saying. You see how everything ties into itself? Anyway, if you all did not become extremely offended by this podcast, and if you all want to stick around, I have a podcast every single Thursday. Also, you can go to my YouTube channel, Camera Brielle, and you can follow me there because I am putting out a video every single day until March 1st. It might carry on because, you know, I'm going to be out of a job very soon. Yeah. Anyway, if you all like this podcast, please tell me that you did. You know, you can like it. You can, hi everyone who's listening to me on iTunes and Spotify and Google Play. Thank you all so much. I know that you stumbled across something very crazy and you're wondering what in the hell is going on. But I can assure you, it probably will get better, but I will still be the same. So decide now if you like me, because I probably won't change. Anyway, if you all like this podcast, please let me know. Please share your thoughts. If you want to sponsor the podcast, let me know. What else am I saying? If you want to let me know to talk about something, then you can go to my website, camerabrielle.com. You can go all the way to the bottom and you can email me, or you can go to my damn YouTube and just write a comment. But, I mean, whatever you want to do, you know. I'm not going to hold you to nothing. Anyway, we are going to play you out with the song that I had to take a little bit of a listen to. My husband probably is on his way home, so I am doing a little bit of a speed. Oh, Speedy was my grandfather's nickname. Anyway, my name is Camera Brielle. I make beats, I sing songs, and I thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for realizing that I'm stupid and that sometimes these podcasts may be A1 or they may be trash. But you decide that. So anyway, thank you, and listen to this song by our wonderful artist, Brielle. And I'll see you all next week. Bye.
Stuck in the middle between the lines. Used to be simple, feeling confined. Wrapped up in mental thoughts cross the mind. Body's a temple, I just changed the signs. What was so precious, I lost you to find. Floating on cush clouds, draped in a shroud. Rolling the feelings I don't say aloud. Caught in the moment, you won't bring me down. Where did you run to? I searched all around.